she was able to go and be by her side until shortly after she had passed away. So again, the grief that comes with all of these losses are so life-changing. And when you suffer losses, especially suddenly, it's just very difficult to navigate those losses. And again, many times you don't even recognize how that loss is impacting you, because grief can be so tricky to navigate. And so here I am, hoping that I can share some of what I have learned and navigated through these losses with others to help ease their pain and help them be able to gain a measure of happiness again in their lives.
Yeah, and put everything into perspective.
Yeah, and help others put everything into perspective, and to let them know that they're not alone in their suffering and grief, and that if they ever feel isolated or alone, or like they don't know how to express what's going on, just to remember that there are so many of us out here that want to just lend our support to them to help them through
You're
this.
not alone. Reach out.
Yeah.
If you're thinking of thoughts that are not conducive to helping you mentally, to reach out to other people that share some of the same emotions, and build a network to support each other, and especially through the loss of a child, because, and I think more so a lot for mothers than fathers, or at least, 100 years ago it was, because some moms sadly nowadays are not really moms, but just you carry that child for 9 months, and you're the first one to feel that child move. And that is just a huge, profound thing when they hand you your child in your arms for the first time, and then to have to go through that loss, and the emptiness I would think that you would feel from that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You never fully recover from that. But we are here to let everyone know that there is hope, and that you can regain a measure of happiness again. So like my sister Pam said, if you feel like you've lost all hope, you find yourself in moments of despair, like you just want to end it all, just remember too, as I have shared with all of you, had I chosen to give up when my sister died, or even when my daughter died, I would have missed out on so much of getting to see my now nieces and nephews and great nieces and a great new nephew. And especially my 4 granddaughters. I would have missed out on all of that, and
the trauma that would have put through your daughter through,
Exactly.
I mean, because then she would have lost her sister and her mom, and that would have impacted her grief.
Yeah.
On top of it.
And
so
absolutely.
Even like Marion, if you don't have another child, you lose your only child. There's other ways that you can give back. It doesn't mean that you're useless. There's other activities where you could give back to someone else who may be going through the same thing, that doesn't have a mom or a dad to depend on. And so there's just so many things that your life can impact as far as being useful and helpful, and make a meaning in other people's lives.
Absolutely, and I believe that that's another reason that God put us here, is to help each other through these tragedies. And so that's what I am hoping to do with Healing with Grief. And again, that's #HealingWithGrief. Follow my journey. I want to see this not only make an impact now, but for many generations to come. So thank you all for being with us today. We will also be doing some more live videotaping from my father's graveside as well as his side of the family now, because they too were impacted by sudden child loss as well as many other losses. So again, I hope everyone is having a great day, and I hope you have a chance to view this. And remember, if you're viewing this on YouTube or Spotify, please be sure, if you find it useful and helpful, please be sure to like, subscribe, and share it. And anyway,